My work is really inspired by landscape. I'm really interested in ecological movement, in the ways that lichen will move up a spruce trunk or tumbleweeds move through the landscape and create a pathway that's unmarked but still present. And I take those sorts of patterns and lines that I see in nature's movement and then I extrapolate them into abstract drawings and sculptures. I'm really specifically inspired by the Saskatchewan landscape and the abundance of detail that I find here. I think Saskatchewan influences my work in a lot of ways. I grew up on a farm in southeastern Saskatchewan, so I've always felt a really deep connection to the natural world here, and it continues to inspire me today. I think that in my work, in some ways, I feel that it mirrors what my grandparents and parents have done here throughout their lives in terms of they're farmers, and so there's a certain amount of hoping and continual striving for something without any guarantee that there will be a benefit beyond what you feel with the work that you're doing. And so I feel like in some ways my work kind of honors what they've done before. I guess one project that had pretty broad impact in the province was the legacy project that I did for the Saskatchewan centennial anniversary of the Legislative Building, where I created a massive province-wide treasure hunt, essentially, out of 2-inch cubes of Tyndall stone. I think it just helped people to find wonder in their everyday and to notice details around them when they were looking for these stones, which they might never find. But the looking is part of the fun in the process. Obviously, growing up in Saskatchewan, I love the land here and I feel connected to it, but there are problematic aspects of that in that I am a settler, and especially in the wake of Idle No More and the Truth and Reconciliation's calls to action, it seems like there's a space for artists to really engage in helping to move society forward in addressing decolonization. And I think as an artist here in Saskatchewan, considering so many of the social problems that arise out of our colonialist history, I feel sort of responsible to address some of those issues more deeply in my work. It's interesting, like in terms of landscape, people come through Saskatchewan often, and even a lot of people who live here, they don't see everything that exists around them. There's so much rich detail, but a lot of people only see flat prairie and horizon lines and find no interest. And I think often as an artist in Saskatchewan, we are also overlooked in similar ways as the landscape can be, in that a lot of people here don't recognize the value of what artists contribute and how hard won that work is here. And so that's a challenge, but it's also part of what makes it more interesting to be an artist here, is that it's a call to engagement and to get people to reconsider the world around them.